Did you know ducks can't duck? Ironic. I don't know. What does that entail? Like they can't like duck? Anyway, we are indeed playing Duck Detective: The Ghost of Glamping. Again, thank you, and shout outs to future friends for the free code. Very much appreciate it. Because I mean, considering Bullseye Duck Detective seems like a good fit. We played the demo before as well and had a ball with it. It is hilarious, has great humor, has full voice acting, so you don't really have to expect that from me, although I know some cute gamers out there would. But it's going to be a good time, I feel. But I will just let the game speak for itself. I love the little... You're not going to be seeing too much of this, but I love that the cursor is the little duck foot. It's very cute. But I'm going to try to mostly be playing with controller for comfort's sake. Hopefully the audio is good. I did a little bit of balancing earlier. Make sure. Nope. No, do not put it in English. Okay, good. That held. I tried to do a little balancing earlier because, of course, the voice was very much louder. But let's go. Yes, that was just for the sake of it. So you can do sleuth mode or story mode. I'm going to go with story mode because even though I played a couple of games like this, I am not the greatest.
Life wasn't easy.
Okay, good.
I was as broke as ever.
Broke.
And just when my misery had reached its peak, they decided to kick me out of my apartment.
Oh no.
Thankfully, I had found somewhere new to stay. But Hannah still hasn't seen my last 12 messages.
Dude, if she's not answering, you kind of need to accept
rarely
that.
responded to my messages after the divorce. But this was really starting to worry me. What if she was in danger? I needed to work out what happened to her.
Say, well, deductions are a vital part of a detective's work. Find clues by questioning persons and inspecting surroundings. Enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve deductions. We have seen this, but it's good to have a refresher. So, Old Flame, we go around finding stuff and we answer it.
Royalty payments for the only book I managed to finish. The early bird catches the criminal. The Duck Detective story. 3 schmark last month. Why do I even bother?
I mean, it's something. Everybody starts somewhere, right? Right, I forgot, like, even though we're completely, like, paper in 2D, how interactable the world is.
The receipt from the post office. Sienna, I did send your glove back. I'm not that irresponsible. I hope she appreciates the poem that I included. Anna, the most magnificent swan I ever had the lousy luck to fall in love with.
Huh. I don't know if we've ever had it said that Anna was a swan. I don't want to go out there. Oh.
I'll need to clean this up before my roommate sees this. He tells me to stay away from the bread. But doesn't he know how dangerous it is to go cold turkey?
Yeah. I know that in the last game he said he had a problem with bread, which I mean, like, bread honestly isn't the most nutritionally best for ducks IRL.
One message from November 9th.
You still haven't sent back my glove. Did you think keeping my wardrobe ransom would trap me with you? We would very much like to not have to think about you and your bread anymore.
She sounds Russian.
Hurry up.
No more messages.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like he did send it back. Inspection. Use the magnifying glass to find clues and press cross to uncover them. Okay. June. Oh. So yeah, he's not over. Wedding photo, happier times, rip. Sad breakup songs. Oh. Sad men and the grieving gerbil. Oh man. Three teenagers injured when trying to cross sector border. The goose times.
I should probably delete these photos. I should be able to figure this out now.
Alright. So, assume Anna is not replying to messages because the duck detective is irresponsible. You're warming up. Solve a deduction. I don't think I could give up I don't think I could give up bread with cold turkey.
So that was the issue.
No, sandwiches are a completely different issue. Or a completely different thing.
I feel like I've gotten a lot better lately. She should give me another chance.
Mr. Duck Detective!
No, hi.
I mean, Eugene. You're finally up, sleepyhead. Are you still sleeping in your trench coat? I got you those super comfy pajamas, remember?
You should really get dressed.
Sure. But I just had to come tell you that we're going on a surprise trip!
Oh.
And I bet you can use your deduction powers to figure out where we're going.
He giggled.
Wait.
Oh.
Are those bread slices?
Oh.
Please be.
Okie dokie.
Busted. You had a sandwich for lunch today?
Maybe.
Sandwiches are good.
it is in my
I will not
best
argue with a
interest to
sandwich.
Figure out what Frederson wants to drag me into.
Yeah. Okay, holiday. We don't know anything yet, so it's best to go outside. A duck will only make one new friend in
I
adulthood.
usually preferred staying isolated in my room.
I kind of wonder how or where they're getting or making these facts, because ducks are very social. Ducks are a very social breed, to say the least. Usually whenever they say about getting a duck or ducks, they highly recommend you get at least two, because they are very social. Even better if it's in groups. Not that ducks will get along with everybody, especially during mating season, from what I've seen from Dunkin' Ducks and Cheese and Quackers, that mating season can be very hard. And if you are not ready to raise drakes, especially new drakes, with hens during mating season, you might do your research. But I know that that's what's going on right now for all of them and stuff. But yeah, ducks are very social when it comes to it. Am I a duck? Maybe. We might all be ducks, especially feeling how hard it feels to make real true friends in adulthood.
Rummaging through Frederson's mountain of clutter was the last thing I wanted to do, but
You're worried about your room being a wreck?
it seemed that this was how I was going to spend my Wednesday.
But it's a Friday. No. Oh well. At least it looks lived in. So let's see if we can't figure out what Frederson's up to. Lost Places, Sunny Lake, Erie Expeditions, Abandoned Sanatorium. Told you this is a work trip. Also, Frederson has a girlfriend. Please let me bring Eugene. He seems a bit lonely. Also, he loves being by the water. I mean, waterfowl. I might drop a few duck facts, or at least the things that I know that I've learned over the years from observation and studying. But yes, ducks are waterfowl, and literally, they need to have water. They need to have access to water at all times, not only to drink, but also to clean their nares, which are the little vent holes on their beaks. So they need to be able to have access to water in order to like keep them clean.
Managed to find a girlfriend. They've only been dating for a couple weeks. I guess there hasn't been enough time for her to find out how awful Fredersen is.
Oh.
I always keep track of names in my notebook.
It's important to work out a suspect's name to crack the case. Enter their first and last name into the slots below their portrait in your journal's suspect page. Okay, so we already know his name. Freddie Fredersen. Easy enough. Which, he was in the last game, and I think he was actually, like, one of the main suspects in the Secret Salami.
He hasn't gone skiing even once.
Well, you know. Some people have aspirations. Oh. Fredersen does not take the greatest photos. Oh, sunny lakeside. Glamping. I guess I also didn't realize that Freddy wears glasses, considering these two photos.
Why is he keeping this awful photo of me? His newest hobby is skydiving, apparently. I don't think his snout would even fit in this helmet.
That do be a small helmet. Oh, we're just knocking everything over.
Have you figured it out yet?
I'm working on it. About last night.
Oh, yeah, I heard some strange noises coming from your room. It sounded like a whale in pain.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was, watching that new show, Whale Tale.
Nice. I thought you were having one of your breakdowns.
There's no shame in that, though, especially if he's gone through a divorce.
I'm working on it.
Hang on, photo.
Fredersen, you'll have to take down that photo of me.
Oh, which one?
The one where it looks like I have an enormous double chin.
It's also surprising. It's like, how can a duck have a double chin?
Nonsense. You always look handsome in photos.
Alright. Okay. Well, now we can see that he wears glasses, but, like, from his profile, you can't really tell. It's sufferable. Oh. Hawaiian shirts aren't tacky. It's like, honestly, this feels pretty tame. Like, this feels like a summer kind of outfit. Alright, let's see if we can't figure this out. Okay. Holiday. Let's see. Freddy is taking the Duck Detective on a trip to go glamping at a tranquil mountain. Oh. At a spooky sanatorium? Okay.
Fredersen booked a glamping trip? And I'll be the third wheel? Oh, no. I need to talk him out of this.
Too late.
Fredersen!
Did you solve the case?
I figured out you're dragging me on a camping trip I didn't consent to. Yes?
It's called glamping. It's very fancy. Let's get on the bus then.
What if I don't want to? I spend enough time with you as it is.
Duck Detective, I already paid for everything. And money is a bit tight right now since, you know, you're 3 months behind on rent.
Oof.
Okay.
Well,
The damp air was full of mosquitoes and high expectations.
not mosquitoes. We don't like mosquitoes.
I came here for Fredersen, but I was staying for myself. After all, maybe I did deserve a vacation.
Can you smell that fresh forest air, Mr. Duck Detective?
Not sure why
Oh, I
Freddy
smell
just
a
keeps
plus
calling us
exhaustion fumes.
Duck Detective instead of Eugene.
You know, they're meant to have some sort of celebrity staying here.
Aw, what a dapper toad.
A celebrity?
Uh-oh.
Fredersen, please.
I already brought your suitcase to the tent, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Great. Let's go and find it.
Woo! Alright, let's go. Oh, he's following us.
Sunny Lake, #1 haunted camping site, according to Trip Alpaca.
I forget if I saw that during this demo. I mean, I remember a little bit of the demo, but some of it is just like... So, some of this will still be fresh, but the Trip Alpaca stands out to me. Because it's like, if you reverse it, it'd be like Alpaca Trip.
You can't trust the reviews
You
on
know.
that site.
Because like alpaca sounds like I will pack a something. It's like all those word puns you hear.
Is it still camping if you're staying in a cabin?
Sure. Chat, what do you think? I know that there's like glamping. I've seen some fancy stuff. But is it still considered camping? Like if you're not roughing it in a tent somewhere? What do y'all say? Or have you ever been camping? And technically, I guess I have been camping. Did you know ducks quack 200 times a day on average?
I'm a reasonable rodent, but 3 camping chairs and a table stolen just like that?
It sounds like someone just wanted somewhere to sit.
My client is threatening to leave if you don't fix that broken toilet! But I'm telling you, this place is haunted. The ghost is moving things around all the time. And that's the whole premise of Sunny Lake. Ridiculous.
Well,
A theft! That was definitely something I had to investigate.
I thought you
also
said you wanted
wondered
to have
what
a vacation.
Fredersen's partner was like. Who would date him voluntarily? I needed to find out who she was.
Oh, hey, let me introduce you to my girlfriend.
No! I mean, no. Not necessary.
wouldn't it just be easier to get cut to the chase rather than figure it out?
Work out her identity myself.
Of course. Exciting.
Oh man. Alright. Alright, so it looks like we've got 3 people. Let's see. June 7th, Eisman. Or Eisenman. And Redacted. Stumperton. And then us. So there have been people that have been staying longer, and then there's us.
This looks like it'll come in handy. I should question these people about their stay at the camp.
The booking list. Okay. But no, I went camping like long ago. It's been a hot minute since I've been like camping. But I did it as a Girl Scout, and it was really just in someone's backyard. So it wasn't like, you know, too roughing it and such. Alright. Nis, are you okay? I can't even read what that says. Greet people and cry. Well, that definitely sounds like a job requirement. Evil Eye Bracelet. World? Oh. Ma'am.
Hello. I mean, welcome to Sunny Lake, where fun and fear go side by side. tonight, I will recount the tragic tale of the haunted sanatorium for all of you.
Uh-oh.
So, please don't miss it. Okay?
I'll do my best. Oh.
Anything you can tell me about Sunny Lake Campsite?
Usually the campsite is mostly empty, but this week, I got 6 bookings at once. This influencer is already paying off. See, Amelia, you're not a failure after all.
Okay. So we take it her name is Amelia. So again, we're just going around gathering clues. 2 years ago from the date. Food is substandard and the weather is horrible. I'm hoping this will be improved next time. Colonel Eisenman. Okay. I want a sled. Toby. I'm assuming that says slide, but that's cute. Also, Colonel.
Some people will try their hardest to find
Judgmental. Complete 5 inspections. Is it judgmental? Oh.
Someone hasn't checked the mailbox in ages. It says Dinkle.
Dinkelberg. No. Oh, is this who this is? Let's say Amelia. Dinkle? Okay. We got it. Oh, Bods. Bob, get out of here. Shoo.
Stop!
Oh.
That area is not for guests.
Oops.
Understandable, but she was very apprehensive about us going in her cabin. And why haven't you checked the mailbox, lady? My gosh. Of course, this is coming from someone who is like on the spectrum of either you always check your mail or you let it pile up to like tens, hundreds, thousands of messages.
Tension mired the cool evening breeze. I may be here for a while yet. At least I had my emergency bread stash waiting for me in my trench coat.
Tricky deductions might require new perspectives. Get additional guidance at any time. You can check the map in your book to see if you've missed any clues in the world. This is actually a really good addition, especially since this seems like it's going to be much bigger than the first game. If you want to look at a piece of evidence like that, gosh, like picture. Again, you can quickly access and enlarge it in the evidence tab of your book. Okay. Oh, we have another Amazon delivery. Alright. Let's see. So I do like that you can go back over stuff you've already looked at, so you don't have to like return to it. And then there's still stuff in the campsite. Looks like 2 more people and the campsite itself. Ma'am. I don't know about prepared. I would more notice the camo, but that's fine. Alright.
They have this sketchy capybara staying
Oh yeah, there
here.
was a capybara guest that we didn't get to meet last time. We do like capybaras on this channel. We love ducks, but we also love capybaras because Spirit loves capybaras, so.
Probably jobless from the looks of it.
Okay, and they called me judgmental for that achievement of figuring out inspections.
I complained to the management, but they don't seem to care at all! What if something happens to my son? He's too juvenile. He wouldn't stand a chance.
You go from being worried about a capybara without a job to your son. Alright. You know about
What
this.
do you make of this campsite?
This place has really gone down the drain in the past years.
Oh. I'm assuming
At
this is
least this year,
Eisman.
we don't have to book the caravan anymore. Thanks to my promotion.
Anything you can tell me about Amelia Dinkle?
I know she tries, but she's terrible at her job. She's been going off the rails with her healing crystals and whatnot. They're not exactly bringing her luck, are they?
Alright. Oh. Alright. Oh, we're just gonna go through somebody's luggage, aren't we? Scream therapy, quack. I got the quack button. I like that they gave you an achievement just for figuring out you have a quack button. That's very good. Alright. Oh, we have Toby. Braces. Okay. We've got a Toby. We have a name. Yo, Bubblicious Bubblegum, and he chews in the wheel. He doesn't undo it. Oh, man. Thank you for the honk. I should probably get a quack. I know I've got the honk ever since we did an obsessive amount of Untitled Goose Game, but I guess I should find a good quack out there for people to have a quack button as well. Magicorn Adventures. Alright. Oh, ew, dude. You might need to throw this out, because that's going to be nasty.
That takes me back to when I had braces as a kid.
Same.
Braces and Velcro shoes? Ugh. You must have had a rough time in school.
Man. Yeah, kids can be kind of ruthless, unfortunately, when it comes to things being different. Hi! Oh, she angry. She upsetty. Huh. That is an odd-shaped bruise. Unusual? I don't know what would be unusual about it. Biggest clothes you get to playing along. You had braces and slip-on shoes, didn't have time for Velcro? Mood. I also had braces in middle school, and I don't know, I guess I didn't really feel like I got teased about them. But boy, oh boy, did it feel good to get them off. Oh my gosh. Because like old school braces, like the metal braces, oh, like just rub the inside of your mouth, like if you're not careful. Like thankfully if they would give you like wax to put on them if you had places that would like the metal would like rub the inside of it. Otherwise, oh my gosh. Plus trying to floss with those things, oh my gosh. Had them in 8th and 9th grade. Yours were gold colored. Wow. See, I just had like metal and then like the like little colored like bands or whatever that they would put on it to like customize it or whatever. And then every time they're like, oh, you got to go up a different rubber band size or whatever to like tighten it. Is like, ugh. I don't even know nowadays what the like the fancy braces ones are, the ones that are like the trays and stuff. Oh my gosh. Kid had braces now. Has braces now, but they're 3D printed. Oh my word. Technology's come so far.
The manager at this campsite is a disaster. Should I call the plumber myself? That will take forever. Arno won't be happy at all. Stop staring at me! I need to concentrate.
Ma'am. Oh, can I not ask her about Amelia?
Can I ask why you chose to come to this camping site?
I'm here for work. This isn't the kind of place I'd come to by choice.
Alright. Lieutenant. Survival Handbook 3rd edition. Oh yeah, this was the one with the weird tips. Tea out of pine needles for a source of vitamin C. And then Frederson.
Oh no! You're not supposed to drink your pee?
No, Frederson. Not under any circumstances.
I'm not going to ask. It's locked. This one is unit number 3.
I know that that's probably come up in a number of either survival games or shows and such. Whew. Someone needs to clean up around here. Let's see. Katya. Frederson, why do you keep taking odd photos? It's like you live to take bad photos. Oh, he got our book. Oh. Okay, so I guess this is where we're staying.
Took my book with you?
Always.
You've read it 5 times already.
And I discover new things every time.
That is fair, though. I've kind of thought of rereading the Gamache series. I mean, I've definitely found more books I can read, including the new Trials of Apollo, like the next installation of the Percy Jackson series. But I have definitely considered rereading the Gamache books just to pick up new stuff that I don't get from the first read. Because it's honestly the same with both books and movies and TV shows, is that when you already are familiar with what may or may not happen, you kind of pick up on new details you didn't notice before, and then it kind of gives you some new clarity or revelation and stuff, and that's honestly really fun. I don't know how glamping this is.
How cool is this tent? Now we can finally have some one-on-one time together.
We already live together, though.
We live together.
Yeah.
I see you every single day.
I know. But this time we can have pillow talk. Talk about all the deep stuff. Like, why you never take off your hat.
I'm not ready to talk about that.
Oh, so it is a thing. Interesting. Alright.
It says it's locked.
Okay. Yeah, this was almost about as far as we got in the demo last time. Whoa. Now I see a hot tub over there. How freaking fancy is this over here? Yeah, VIP. Extra fancy.
What's that bubbling sound? Is that a jacuzzi?
Oh, I didn't bring my swimming shorts.
You're not gonna have access to that, Frederson.
It's locked. This one's unit number 1.
Although I guess the thing is, why keep it locked from the outside? Why not lock it from the inside? Alright, okay, so we can make guesses as to who she is. Yeah. Okay, can we... Aha! Because there were some entries, including this one, and she did say it was a work trip. Okay, so Amelia is the manager of the campsite. Matilda is a colonel in the military. And Katya is the influencer's assistant. Oh, no. Lieutenant? Brigadier, okay.
Figuring out people's occupations always made things easier. Did any of them look like a chair thief, though? Anyway, I should get back to deducing the identity of Frederson's girlfriend.
I mean, I feel we have a feeling who it is, since Frederson had a plushie with a tag on it that said Katya, and we just deduced who the one girl down there was. Okay, so Katya is Freddy's girlfriend because her name is on a plushie he draws.
Katya the deer is Frederson's girlfriend. How did that happen? So, you're the mysterious girlfriend.
He figured it out all by himself, Katya.
And you are?
The one and only Duck Detective.
Ah, you're the guy that keeps ordering cheese toasties from Freddy's account.
You told her?
We're boyfriend and girlfriend. Of course we tell each other everything.
Oh.
Katya! There you are!
Hi.
The water is gold!
Yo, French?
How am I meant to keep up my skin routine with this ice-cold water?
I don't know. Ice cold water is actually pretty good for your skin and your mental health. Because it's supposed to... Oh gosh, what was it? Not going off of that one dude that's like, you know, dunk your face. But like actual like ice cold therapy, like I've seen it, is supposed to be good for... I think it's also going back to like your vagus nerve. Or whatever it is.
I was just talking to...
But anyway.
I don't want to hear it! Fix it now!
Oof. He's a piece of work.
Now that that was figured out, I was ready to explore the rest of the campsite. Let's see if any of the other guests will shed light on the chair theft. I also wondered who this oh-so-important VIP guest was. It was time to do some snooping.
Okay. So this was where the demo ended. Okay. I honestly feel we can go ahead and deduce this. So who's staying VIP? Oh, no, we don't know the guy's name yet. Okay. Because we haven't... Okay.
Listen, it wasn't that many cheese toasties.
Alright.
What about
What
her?
do you think of Matilda Eisenman?
She's crazy. She has those terrifying eyes. Keeps ranting about her new rank or whatever. I don't envy her son.
Alright.
I can't believe someone took my camping equipment.
Oh, it was yours. I thought you were talking about it being at your site.
What do you think of Katya Ray?
She acts so important. I'm not even sure what she does, really.
Right. Okay, so we're not getting in there. We're not getting in the houses. Let's go this way. Long Boy was not just a duck, but a hero among ducks. Long Boy? That sounds like a meme. I don't know what is. Oh, it's you. So we got perfect skin. He wears a chest piece for a necklace?
Huh? What do you want? A photo? You know, it's a bit rude to approach me like this. At least have your phone out already.
But I don't want a photo.
Oh, don't bother me then.
Okay.
What is your relationship with Katya Ray?
Ah, she's my assistant. I have so much to do, you know. Someone needs to moderate my streams, for example.
Okay, so he's a streamer.
Those fans can get way too much sometimes.
Also, it doesn't really take that much to moderate a stream, but whatever.
What can you tell me about Amelia Dinkle?
Unless it's like over... Unless it gets like over like 3,000 or more. I don't know, I don't think you need too many moderators.
She gets it all wrong. All
So I
of
guess it
I'm
depends
telling
on
you.
the type of streamer.
Jacuzzi? Too hot. Bed? Too soft. Well, the toilet. Unusable.
Why did you decide to come here?
Okay. Real quick, I do see we need to run ads at some point, but I'm going to snooze those. Just so we can get to get a little further in.
Someone is very nosy. Are you from the press?
What? No! I'm the duck detective.
Never heard of it.
This guy's gonna be something. We can go in the backward.
Mr. Duck Detective, I know it's none of my business, but back at home, you keep getting those government letters. Tons of them, and they look pretty scary.
Nah, I don't even read those.
Why?
May go straight into the trash.
Is Eugene evading taxes? Say, uh-oh.
This toilet is making weird noises.
How? It's an outhouse.
Sounds like it's broken.
It's literally an outhouse. Unless someone's snoring in there, there's some sort of secret passageway in there.
This building looks way older than the rest. The door is locked.
LLL. Sigils. Anything else? Combination lock. Okay.
LLL. I wonder what that means. I don't have
The Lethal Lava
information to
Land?
crack this just yet.
Lots of secrets in here, though. Ooh. Open air showers. Open air showers could be cool, but I don't know about multiple open air showers, especially right next to each other. Oof. Did you know crocodiles have the best interior design? Do they? Let me see. Okay, we'll need to go talk to Amelia again. Did you have anything else to say, Freddy?
Mr. Duck Detective, where did you put your suitcase?
I didn't bring one.
You're not gonna change clothes for 2 days?
Oh.
Should be fine.
You gonna wash?
Oh, let me take a souvenir photo of us.
You already took one on the bus.
Oh, don't be silly. We should take one here as well.
I really don't.
Cheese!
Well, that was bright.
Wow, what a smoldering look, Mr. Duck Detective. This one's going on the fridge.
Freddy really does like taking photos, though. If you put every duck in the world in one room, you have a problem.
The pale moon's reflection shimmered seductively from the glassy surface
Sorry,
of
that's
the lake.
hilarious. Because what, a group of That's a new one, because what, a group of ducks is called a raft, I believe, but what, a group of entire ducks in a room would be called a problem. Okay, some of these little facts are pretty good. Because honestly, yes.
There was more to this campsite than met the eye, and I had to dredge up the murky truth, whatever the outcome.
Alright. They have a slide! Oh. So they listened to the one kid's request after all those years? Oh man, we do have another... Let me see
Do you
how
want
far.
to see my Magicorn cards? I have this super strong combo for Armadillo.
Oh my gosh, Magicorn, like Pokemon.
Wow, this card instantly shuffles in a chomp?
And Freddy, of course, knows
That's
about
so
them.
OP.
Bredesen, we have more important things to do.
Oh, don't knock the kid for his Magicorn Pokemon cards. Oh, he's cute though. Oh. Braces. Orthopedic shoes? Oh man. This poor kid. Alright, and we do have an ad break coming up in 3 minutes, as we do. Try to only play 3 minutes of ads, no more, no less. We do have a lot of other things we can see around here, but I don't want you guys to miss out on anything, so we will take a pause. Y'all can just sit and spin like the duck detective spinning the merry-go-round over here. Which is honestly one of the most deadly pieces of equipment. IMHO. Oh, we can even interact with the swing. Again, their capability to have like 2D characters interact with 3D objects in the world, honestly kind of cute. Very, very important small details. But yeah, we are just going to chill here. I won't progress any further so you guys don't miss anything. I am going to stand up and get something to drink. I suggest you guys do the same. It is Friday. Take care of yourselves, treat yourselves, all that noise. We'll go ahead and let the ads run, and I will see you guys on the other side. I appreciate y'all's patience. Alright. I'll go see what got dropped off. I will be right back. Thank you everybody for your patience. Ad break is done. Also got a bottle of juice that Spirit picked up. It is a cran apple juice. Oh man. Very good. Alright. Let's see what else is going on out here. I don't want to soup yet. You have anything to say?
Do you have any information about Matilda Eisenman?
You mean your mom?
She says we have to go fishing, but I really don't want to.
Are you enjoying your trip?
Mom takes me here every year. It's so boring. I'd much rather go to my friend's place.
Capybara! In flannel!
Look how similar these berries are. Which of these three do you think are edible?
I really don't care.
You should. You should know at least what is or isn't edible just in case.
This one. No, wait. This one.
Wrongo! No, all of them are poisonous.
Oh no.
In the post-apocalypse, you would have died a horrible, slow death.
Grim, but okay.
Oh no.
I had to see what berries he was talking about because we actually have quite a few edible berry bushes on our land. Because we not only have our blueberry bush out back, but we also have a, oh gosh, what is it? Mulberry? Yeah, I think it's mulberries. It's either that or it's elderberries. I forget what it is. But we have another bush towards the front of our property. Like they look like little miniature strawberry, or not strawberries, miniature like raspberries and blackberries, but they're not. They're just like little clusters of berries. They're actually pretty good. So Spirits thought of us before the animals get to all of them, of gathering as many as we can to make like a syrup so we can try that in our lemonade this summer. But yeah, very edible. The capybara! Oh. Oh. He's wearing flannel! Oh. And he likes organic.
What do you make of Emilia Dinkle?
Oh, she's lovely, isn't she? I don't know much about her, but she seems like a genuine soul.
Do you have any information about Matilda Eisenman?
She can be charming if she wants to be, but she has a bit of an unhealthy attitude.
Why have you decided to come here?
Oh, just traveling.
Don't let the capybara be sus.
Enjoying some me time in between jobs. But there's this one guy, Benoit was his name. He's really getting on my nerves.
Benoit, what do we bet that's the influencer?
He yelled at me to hurry up when I was on the toilet. Only for him to squat there for 20 minutes.
I'm betting that's the influencer. Okay. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Yes. A heart.
That heart seems out of place. I don't think I can crack this just yet.
So more and more mysteries. Also a knife!
Someone's been doing some wood carving.
What do you have there? A knife! No!
The whittling knife has an engraving. It says Theodore.
I don't think we've met a Theodore yet. Oh, unless this is Theodore. Okay, I'm going to guess this guy's name. Yeah. And then this is the kiddo, which means the other guy is Eisenman. Stumperton. I guess that would make sense, maybe. Alright. Theodore Stumperton. Kicking bins and taking names. Fill out all the suspects' names. Kicking bins. Oh, it's funny. Okay. Toby is the child of Matilda. Theodore has no job. Arnaud is a chess influencer. I don't think we've met the... No, okay. Yeah, Arnaud is the VIP guest, okay. Elementary, my dear Frederson. Solve 5 deductions.
Guy who gets the VIP tent.
Of course it is. Why would he not?
What even is a chess influencer?
Well, you know. Ooh.
That old building is a tourist attraction?
Spoopy. That do be kind of
It's pretty
spoopy.
famous. I've watched so many MooTubers break in at night and exploring.
MooTubers. MooTubers. Of course, in a world of animals, YouTube is called MooTube.
It looks very spooky and dangerous. One time, a floorboard broke, and one of them broke their ankles.
Well, that's just being unsafe. That's not... Oh. Well, we can go in the water. Oh, no! Get past the sandcastle! Eugene! Oh, Lord.
This is so calming, isn't it?
It is nice looking,
Makes
but...
all your worries just fly away.
Frederson, those court letters that I've been receiving, they're not a big deal. Are they?
I don't know. If they're coming from the court, and they might be coming from your wife, you might need to pay
Duck
attention to
Detective,
them.
you need to respond to them. I did a Google search and
Ooh.
it said you could go to jail for that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Like, just ignoring stuff isn't gonna make all your problems go away.
What can you tell me about Toby Eisenman?
He seems like an alright kid. I'm not sure what that magical corn is all about, but we all had our fixations as kids, right?
True. He is not wrong there. Because I know Pokemon cards and all that were really big back when I was in middle school. And even now, it's like it changes all the time. Like nowadays, it's like Fortnite or Roblox.
Can you tell me anything about Arnaud Benoit?
Which, I mean, doesn't mean it's just limited for children.
The
You know, it's like Fortnite's actually pretty fun.
He always talks to himself, but never with anyone. That seems very lonely, doesn't it?
Hmm.
What do you know about Theodore Stumperton?
The Uncle Capybara is so fun!
Oh, calls the capybara uncle.
He's the only one that plays Magicorn with me.
Oh. Please don't let the capybara be sus. He seems alright. I mean, maybe I'm just biased, because again, capybara's favorite husband's animal. Or husband's favorite animal, not my favorite husband. No, there's only one and only husband, so. Okay, Arnaud, Katya, and then this is Matilda and Toby. Oh, this is us. I assume this is Theodore. Okay.
That's where people were staying. Having this untangled will help in the future.
Excuse me?
Oh.
Can I please have attention? Your attention, I mean. It's time for the ghost tour.
Oh, we need to go back and talk to
Please
her.
come to the sanatorium ruins by the lake. You don't have to, but please come.
Alright.
What is this nonsense about ghosts?
But ghosts do exist! I've had one who would return my Rubik's Cube anytime I lost it and put it under my bed.
Mom said I'm not allowed to go on the ghost tour.
No.
What are you doing here then?
Well, she's not here, so...
Oh.
What is Arnaud doing? Everyone here? Oh, not everyone came. That's okay. No problem at all. Follow me.
What was she
you will
hoping the
see in
influencer would come?
Just a moment. Is the abandoned Sunny Lake Sanatorium for tuberculosis.
You need a sanatorium for tuberculosis? Wouldn't you need a hospital for that?
Many years ago, a terrible sickness crossed the land. It was swift and methodical as a saboteur, weakening the body and trapping the mind, and spreading with the ease of a smile.
Well, I know tuberculosis was a
People
serious
acted quickly,
disease.
building facilities and places of remote beauty to store the ill.
But it's like the most I've ever really, or the one time I've ever really heard about it, other than history, was Red Dead Redemption 2 for reasons. Because I watched somebody stream that before.
Until they healed and returned to the cities, or worsened and returned to the earth.
So I don't know why they
Patient
call it a
12 had
sanatorium.
been a diplomat. She'd spent her life in glorious motion, surrounded by crowds. When she caught the disease, they took her to a sanatorium
Cutscenes.
on the edge of a lake. And isolation in a lonely bed felt like a form of personalized hell. The other patients had feeble routines. They shuffled to the windows, drank imported teas, watched wavelets crash and die against the rocks that lined the edge of the lake, rocks that reached upwards like grasping hands. Patient 12 did nothing but watch the shadows waltz over her bedroom ceiling to mark the passing of each day, and miss her son, and wish that he would come and visit to steal her away from this picturesque, forsaken place. Early one morning, patient 12 noticed a new shadow. A shadow in the shape of her son. And she knew that he had come to rescue her. And she knew it was important to be discreet. So, quietly, she dressed. And quietly, she climbed out of the window. And quietly, she followed him across the grounds. And over the fence. And to the cliffs. And quietly she reached for him, and quietly she found that he was not there. And the rocks that lined the edge of the lake, the rocks reached upwards to catch her like grasping hands. And they say that she picked herself up and dusted herself off and climbed slowly back to the top of the cliff, unaware that she was dead. They say when the fog rolls in, she's there, still searching for her son. And that if you are a young boy, you may feel a grasping hand cold against your own.
Uh-oh.
That you should walk on quickly before it wraps itself around your wrist and doesn't let go.
Toby! Toby, where you at?
So, yeah. Pretty spooky, right? What was that?
I know what that was! The
Can we go back now?
My tent! Katya, you won't believe this! Someone vandalized my tent!
What?
You don't have anything under control, do you? I even specifically asked for more security. Ghost activity is beyond my control. We won't be coming back, that's for sure.
Why would you even book a public camping place?
Vandalism? I needed to investigate the VIP tent.
We gonna investigate that VIP tent's jacuzzi while we're at it? Wait, Toby? I have a feeling Toby's gonna go missing. It takes a duck 17 years to digest a burrito. Rip. There he is.
You're a detective, right?
That's right.
Prove it.
He has a magnifying glass. Although, you should really get some proper glasses, Mr. Duck Detective.
Oh.
Your eyesight is terrible.
Those are expensive.
All this ruckus. I'll bet it's for nothing.
Oh yeah, what do you think of
What
your,
can you tell
your
me
son?
about Toby Eisenman?
Ah, he's such a smart young boy, isn't he? I hope he drops that magician corn obsession soon, though.
Aww. Let him have his fun.
I'm afraid he will become too nerdy. I think it's very important for parents to guide their children.
Yes, but you should let him have his interests. Because, I mean, what they are now doesn't mean that's what they'll be when they're older. And even when they're older and they're adults, adults can change every 5-10 years. So, I always worry too much about, like, what kids are and what they grow up to. It's like, just, you know, again, be there to guide them, but just let them be
If
kids.
you were a ghost, what kind of ghost would you be?
Oh. I wouldn't want to be vengeful. Banshee, I'd be screaming. Poltergeist? I don't know. I guess knocking stuff all over the place would be kind of fun.
No, poltergeist. Messing with people sounds pretty fun.
Chad, have you ever been anywhere spooky?
Oh, maybe we could do that together.
Even in death, I can't get rid of you.
Well, that's grim.
Well, maybe we should open up a campsite business. Looks pretty fun to me.
I really don't need you as my roommate, sidekick, and business partner.
Can we investigate this lock? Because it's like, who would make it into the tent if they could bust through this lock? Well, I mean, the outside looks fine. Yeah! Duck to water. Take a dip in the jacuzzi. I knew when they emphasized the jacuzzi enough, there was going to be something about it. That's fun.
You almost seem happy about the vandalism happening.
I mean, we got to check out the jacuzzi. What are you talking about?
I'm happy that I'm here to help.
Alright. What happened? 9 out of 10 dentists won't treat crocodiles. Well...
The longer I lived, the more it seemed that life was ultimately just unfair. How did someone this shallow deserve luxuries like these?
Comparison is the thief of joy.
There you are. You said you're a detective, correct? Please, find out why anyone would do this to me.
I'll do my best.
Me too.
Okay, vandalism. Okay. I mean, the place does look a little tossed, but there's no idea if someone was looking for something. There's also a lot of skincare around here.
Well, maybe we
No,
should
I
look
wasn't trying to
fun.
talk to you, Freddy. It's not it. Soon we will meet. For now, I have your scent. Your queen. Oh. My lucky charm. Oh. It is a pretty big box. Scratch marks.
I wonder what this lucky charm is.
Right. Nice bathtub, though. What is this?
What is this? Looks like a tiny recording device.
Do you think someone is listening in on our no? So creepy.
Maybe.
Oh, whoops. Ekyo skincare. Just gonna scatter it all over the place. Okay. We got a tournament. Oh. I bet I know what the lucky charm is.
Does he take photos of himself with him wherever he goes?
Wow, that's a big trophy. He must be super good at chess.
Wouldn't be surprised if he's cheating somehow.
That's an accusation. Alright, what do we got in here? Contacts. Looks like... Oh, he likes to do Sudoku. Sudoku isn't boring. Rude. Makeup. I've done Sudoku in the past. It actually is quite interesting.
Who needs that much makeup?
You'd be surprised, especially when it comes to influencers. That's a lot of scarves.
Quite a scarf collection.
Blue, striped, checkered, one for every occasion.
Queen, how is my army hero doing today? I can't wait any longer. You said you'll send me the photos. Patience, my queen. First, you'll need to give me my present. Then you can request any photo of me you want. Let's see. 10 best chess king moments. So he's known as the chess king. Okay. He was uploading to MooTube.
I wonder who the people are in this chat.
Don't you feel bad snooping around on people's laptops? Looking at their personal information they never wanted anyone to see?
That's the whole point of being a detective.
I mean, kind of.
It feels so invasive. What if they come back and attack me?
Did they steal anything?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it looks like they stole your scarf.
You do take yourself very seriously.
But of course! Treat yourself how you want others to treat you.
I thought it was treat others how you want to be treated.
How else do you think I take all this prize money home? Confidence is everything.
I mean, it's one thing to have confidence, but like confidence and arrogance are kind of, you know, on two sides of a very thin line. Also, hey.
This is a recording device we found in your tent.
You... What? What would someone do with recordings of me? Is this a stalker?
Maybe they want to blackmail you?
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Someone decided to steal the lucky yellow scarf of Arno. Mm-hmm.
Aha! The goal wasn't to vandalize, but to steal Arno's lucky scarf. I wondered what pushed the person to these lengths.
Okay. The deviant. Okay. Arno is getting blackmailed via chat messages by... I don't know if we know what's going on, though. Although Arno shouldn't be the one being blackmailed. Maybe. Arno's getting blackmailed via chat messages. Okay, I don't think we know this yet. Although it's acting like we do know. Although the other thing is that he said army hero, and then it has a heart, which we've seen a heart on an army bag. So I'm kind of suspecting that's Matilda. Let me look. Sentient, send me the photos. And he's talking about Queen, which I kind of wonder is like to do with chess rather than like a rank. Frogue. I just noticed the title on the magazine that it's instead of Vogue, it's Frogue. That's funny. Oh. Sorry, Frederson. I don't think we know anything yet.
First, what?
Oh, I guess I do. Wait, there's 2 beds in here. Okay, so we know what is happening. By... What if he's blackmailing Matilda? Arnaud's personal photos. Matilda's being
Matilda
bribed.
was getting bribed? I wondered what the present was that they were talking about. All right. It was time to deduce who was behind the theft.
Okay. So we have to assume it's Matilda. Matilda stole Arnaud's scarf because she is his queen.
It was Matilda who was behind this.
Which is why she wasn't at the tour. But then where was Arnaud?
This was getting quite scandalous.
That's kind of a question.
Every year, Matilda Eisenman and her son Toby go on vacation to
Ooh.
Sunny Lake. This year, Matilda's wildest dreams are coming true. Arnaud Benoit, a famous chess streamer, is staying at the campsite, who Matilda happens to be a huge fan of. She started chatting with him online and was asked to strike a deal in return for exclusive photos. Arnaud asked her to stay away from him for discretion, but Matilda grew impatient. In her desperate state, she broke into the VIP tent and stole Arnaud's lucky scarf.
I do like these little cutscenes, though.
Mr. Duck Detective, you've been silently staring into the distance for a while now.
No, I'm just figuring out the case.
It's interesting, though, that he interrupts his line of logic, that it's like it's calling out what he's doing instead of like in other video games, where when you do have these lines of logic when they're processed, it goes in like this little fun cutscene. I know Ace Attorney does this in some of its games and cases. I don't think they're as blatantly called out as they are like Freddy here.
Really? Tell me, tell me.
Not yet. There are still a lot of unknowns. I'd rather not make my deductions public before I've got the whole picture.
But I'm your assistant, and then...
We need to find more information on Matilda Eisenman.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well...
Wait! Where are you going? You said you would help me!
We are! Cool your jets.
That's what I'll do. Later. After I sorted out some other things.
We need to gather more evidence.
Useless.
He's so angry. Most dogs live in houses because they're filthy rich. I
We
wish.
need to find a way to enter Matilda's
Not that I'm a duck
room.
duck, but...
Sounds fun.
Again, I still wonder how she broke the lock on that door. And why, again, the cabin didn't have a lock on the inside than the outside. But what do I know? Whoa. We got a lot of things we gotta ask. Hi.
The stars are truly beautiful out here, aren't
Oh.
What do you
Listening
make
device?
of this device?
they? Hey, that's a bug, isn't it? Yeah, they're listening in on people. Ooh, looks like a newer model as well.
Right.
I'm sensing some distress in your aura.
I'm fine.
Are you, though?
What can you tell
Oh
me?
yeah, we never
about
really got to talk to her
Tatiana
about
Ray?
people.
She and the person she's sharing the tent with are very secretive. She's been asking me to provide security. What does that even mean?
That they want some extra security, some extra safety?
What is Toby Eisenman like?
I try my best for him to have fun here, but I don't think he's having a good time.
Well, I mean, you put in the slide like he asked for 2 years ago, so I mean, that's a thing. Yeah, I think it's more his mom than it is like this
Do
place.
you have any information on Theodore Stumperton?
Poor soul is going through some hard times. I should pick out some gemstones for him to improve his karma.
We found this in the VIP tent. Do you have an explanation?
Oh, what? I've never seen that before. I don't even know what it is.
Alright. What else? There's still something we need to do here. I guess other than try to get into her tent.
This is unit number 2.
How do we get the key?
Didn't we see Matilda's bag somewhere?
Oh, yeah. Her bag was at the lake. We're pretty sure that's her bag. Ducks are bread green colorblind. What? I don't know. Bread being green isn't healthy in the first place.
Why do I have to stay?
There are no buses or taxis out here at night. Please, get yourself together, and tomorrow we'll leave, okay?
Oh, fine. Just so you're aware, I'll probably gain a wrinkle from all this stress.
Alright. What the?
That wasn't here before.
How mysterious. That seems like a case for the investigator!
Freddy Ducko giving yourself
How long have you been holding that
nickname.
one back?
Basically since we arrived.
So what, you came here expecting that we'd have a case to solve? Is that it? Oh. Uh-oh. That looks like flannel. Someone drew and burnt some weird thing. Okay.
What even is this?
Oh, very cryptic. This looks like out of one of those cult documentaries I've been watching.
Alright. See what these two have to say.
Normally I'd take a bath to distress, but I don't want to go back into that ghost tent.
I mean, you don't have to. The jacuzzi's right outside, so...
I don't know what Arno is complaining about. He gained 10,000 followers while we were here.
Dang! That's a lot of follows.
What is your relationship with Arnaud Benoit?
He's an incredibly difficult client. Taking him to his tournaments is fine, but going on holiday is a nightmare. Yesterday, he wanted me to add rose syrup to his rose shampoo, so he can have more rose per rose. He drives me absolutely insane.
I mean, couldn't you just, like, order... Couldn't you just, like, order something like that instead of having to do that?
Pays me well, though.
How do you feel about Theodore Stumperton?
But I mean, rose is kind of a legit thing. Funny enough, when I was going out yesterday, I actually found my favorite scent of deodorant. I haven't been able to find it in a while, but I actually found it on a really good deal for Schmidt's Rose Vanilla deodorant. It smells really nice.
He's a strange one. He arrived here with 3 rattling suitcases. What does he need all that stuff for?
Alright. Now this. Okay, what letters do we have on here? Oh, they tell you which letters are right. Oh, I bet I know. Yep.
Aha! I cracked it! Are you seeing this, Frederson?
Amazing job, Mr. Duck Detective!
Alright. Featherfingers, unlock the camouflage bag. Alright. Okay, there's the key. Oh! Red-handed. Property of Sunny Lake. She stole the bolt cutters for Sunny Lake. Uh-oh. How to Raise a Warrior. A guide for the military mom. Oh. Cod liver oil for kids. Ew. Poor Toby. First she wants to tamp down his interest, and then she wants to... I mean, like, cod liver, like, oil is one thing, but, like, give the kid a capsule. Don't make him, like, drink the cod liver oil. Which, I mean, like, fish oil is good for you. Absolutely. But oh, man. But yeah, red-handed.
A key! It must open one of the accommodations here.
Dude, you literally have the scarf right there. You already know. We're not gonna say anything about this. I mean, I guess if we say anything, that's gonna blow our chances of everything else. So, clearly she has been taking a lot of stuff. It's interesting, though, that she would have a bolt lock on her bag. But whatever. You know, secrets.
To be honest, the scariest thing about that ghost story was the tuberculosis.
I heard they sometimes would remove ribs or a whole lung to try to keep people alive.
What?
Ugh, too much information.
For reals. What? Yeah, there's something deeper going on. Did you know there are over 4 different types of duck? I mean, correct. There are more than 4 species of duck, so you're not wrong. There's probably a whole lot more than that, though. Alright. What are we gonna find?
The neatly kept
Is that his
cabin
card
promised the ordinary.
binder?
But I knew there was dirt amongst this cleanliness.
It's his binder and the plushie. That's so cute.
Why does this card game need over 100 cards?
Because you need to be able to make a deck?
This was designed to drain parents out of their money.
That's just the base set. The Omega Booster Packs is where the real fun starts.
Defining every TCG possible right there.
My dad used to take me fishing. Catching carp was the only way he knew how to bond with me.
The plushie. Oh. It's Toby's. Oh. What? Oh no! Who put a camera in the kid's plushie? Oh my gosh. Don't tell me his mom put that in there.
There is a hidden camera in this plushie?
Aw, what a shame to ruin such a cute Goldilocks.
I should take this with me.
What? No, you shouldn't. I guess we are. Man.
Mr. Duck Detective, back when you were with the police, your precinct, did they think you were cool?
I only really spoke to my partner.
I see.
It's like, I mean, parents have to give their kids some autonomy. They can't just always be keeping an eye on them. Oh gosh. Wait. Can't believe you had a thing with that guy. It was a bit crazy time. He wasn't the only one. Was Arnaud in the army? You gifted 30 subs. Oh my gosh. Whale. Information on Project L03 is strictly confidential and will be handed out in person. Kitchen etiquette reminder.
Strictly confidential, huh? Curious.
So she is still in the military. Did you know duck feathers are fire resistant? I don't know about that one. Let me see. Still need to talk to a few more people. Oh, the plushie.
Have you seen this plushie before?
Oh, adorable. I personally don't know much about it, but it's from this thing the kids are into nowadays, isn't it?
Oh. And please don't let the capybara be sus. He seems like such a gentle one. Ducks mate for life unless they get divorced. Hey, to be fair, Duck Detective was married to a swan, not another duck, so... Which, I mean, in honesty, like, I mean, yes, ducks do kind of have their mate, but will kind of look at other ducks, so I've heard from some of the duck raising social medias I follow.
What can you tell me about this?
I know
plushie?
Cheese and Quacker likes to pair her ducks off if she can, but they'll still, you know, sometimes kind of, the drakes will kind of look at other girls when it's mating season. Or sometimes they'll all like one specific girl, like in Dunkin' Ducks, like Sugar, and they'll have to protect her and keep her aside during that crazy time.
Ew! Take that smelly old thing away from me!
Wow. Ooh.
Can you tell me anything about this plush toy?
Do you think it's cute?
Why are you asking me this?
Well, maybe a certain someone will give you a certain present at some point.
Please, don't buy me more things.
There. What do you have to
So
say,
this
Fredderson?
partner of yours from the precinct, do you like them more than me?
No. I don't even know if we've known what his partner is like. No?
I mean, he was a bit boring.
You're definitely not gonna have a boring moment with me.
I mean,
Oh,
it's alright for people to be stoic. Alright. Ducks' feet are webbed because it's fashionable. These duck facts. Alright, you two.
There's a strange smell coming from that hut.
what do you know about this stuffed toy?
Toby takes it with him wherever he goes. I feel he is way too old for plush toys, but I guess I can't forbid him everything. It's not easy as a single parent.
What's your favorite magic horn?
This will say a lot about you, Mr. Duck Detective.
Oh. We've heard the Harmadillo, but I don't think we've seen it. The Mouch is pretty cute because it was on, I think it was on the binder that was in Toby's suitcase. Although the Goldilocks is also really cute. I'll go with the Goldilocks.
I don't really know any. Goldilocks?
Really? That's my favorite too!
No. What do you know about
Do you
this?
know anything about this plushie?
I take Goldilocks with me everywhere. But yesterday, she was gone. I couldn't find her at all. And then, this morning, she was in front of our room.
Uh-oh, so this was recent. So what, someone stole the plushie and put the camera in it.
Is that so?
You can burn her if you want, but don't lose her.
Gonna try. Alright, what else? Oh, we have one more thing to say?
So, you stopped messaging your ex, right?
Nope.
I caved after 3 days.
Maybe I could introduce you to some of Katya's friends?
It's too early.
It's been a year!
9 months. I'll think about it.
Okay, so it's something here, which I suspect is Amelia's cabin. Oh! Did you know 5% of ducks will absolutely
fresh
not?
linen were the first things to hit my nose. The decor of the hut screamed of spiritual freedom. But on closer inspection, this was a temple to unfettered materialism.
Oh no, she's a hoarder.
All of these clothes still have the tags on.
Oh no.
Whoa! We'll have a ton of packages to send back.
I have a feeling that will never happen.
Oop. Oh no, she's a chronic shopper. Have you found something to bring? I'll bring one of my old shirts. Final notice, pending electric bill, television, fashion sale, unpaid lease. Oh no.
This gives me a lot of anxiety.
See. Main chakras: courage, health, love. Modifiers: lose, gain. Why do these look familiar? These symbols look familiar. Last step. Burn something of the person you to affect. This can be a part of their body or their possessions. Wait. Uh-oh. Did Katya do something to affect Theo? Uh-oh.
People will do anything, including questionable rituals, to avoid doing any work themselves.
I don't know about that. This does look like a lot of work.
Oh, thank God they're fake candles.
Makes it less romantic, don't you think?
No, it makes it more flame safe. I don't know. I don't like to burn a lot of candles. I remember back when I was younger, I was kind of into incense, but it was mostly because of the gift shop that Spirit's dad and him ran that sold incense and such. I do burn a candle on occasion, but not often. And it has to be the right scent. Okay. Is there anything else we can learn? Oh, we do have ads coming up here soon. I'm going to snooze those. I have a feeling we might have something coming up here soon. Let's see. Patterns in the sand. Amelia? What did they do though? I'm trying to think around the timing of everything. So what we think the pattern in the burning occurred while we were investigating the tent. Perform a ritual. I assume Theodore. Gain. Courage? I think that's what that was. Yeah, because that was his shirt. That was the mark for courage. Although one other thing is marked off. Let me see. Theodore? Oh, okay, so they were both in on it.
Theodore was trying to summon courage.
Bird brain brilliance. Complete 10 deductions.
I wondered what for. All right. It was time I got back into snooping around Matilda's room.
Although the only other thing is that one picture, because this looks like there's a capybara over here. And it said Matilda had a fling with somebody, or had a thing. Did you know crocodiles make the most loyal of friends? Again, these little factoids. Okay, so this is hers. What? Toby is being watched to try and gain access to his or no, is Matilda being watched? Oh, military secrets. Uh-oh.
Military secrets are at stake?
Uh-oh.
I had to be careful not to stir the pot too soon.
So there is a lot more going on here than meets the
less
eye.
people knew, the better. This is how it must have went down. Matilda Eisenmann has brought sensitive military information with her to the campsite. Someone at the campsite seems to be after this intel. And decided to spy on her by hiding a camera inside her son's plushie. Also, it seems that Theodore Stumperton seeked out Emilia Dinkle's help to perform a ritual that would grant him courage. It was time that I found out who this person was that was after the military secrets. Frederson, this is getting pretty serious.
I'll say.
Oh?
In order to find out who is spying on the Eisenmanns, we need to ask for access to all accommodations on this premise.
What?
Yeah.
You see, it's really important that
Oh, wait, hang on. Something's going down, and I don't want you guys to miss it, so I'm going to snooze the ads. We're going to get into pre-roll territory, but I don't want you guys to miss anything.
Thank you for coming, everyone.
Freddy, are you acting like a tour guide?
What are you?
Oh. Oh, no, Freddy, no!
The Duck Detective and I have made some serious
Freddy,
deductions.
no! Don't give us away!
And one of you is in serious trouble.
Freddy, you idiot!
Oh, Freddy.
Because this someone is spying on the Eisenmans.
Freddy! You idiot!
All right, Frederson, this is enough.
The window!
Oh.
How is this possible?
What the heck?
All the lamps have been stolen by vandals ages ago.
It must be the ghost.
Hold on. Where did my Toby go?
No, Toby,
He
no!
was just here a second ago.
Do you see the fog rolling in? That means patient 12 is coming out, looking for her son.
Can we stop with this ghost thing just for a moment?
Mom will come and save you, little Toby.
I'm definitely not getting any sleep tonight.
No, Toby, no!
This was all getting far too dramatic.
Yeah, thanks, Frederson.
Time to find out what was going on with these military secrets. I was also very curious to find a way into the abandoned sanatorium. I should probably also find out where Toby disappeared to. I wondered if that odd-looking shed by the toilets had anything to do with it.
That... Oh, no, the house, not the broken down outhouse.
This is so much fun, isn't it?
Freddy, you're an idiot.
I bet this is much better than doing your detective work alone.
Not if it gives away what we're doing, no.
Don't talk to me. You really stepped over the line back there.
Oh, did I?
Whatever.
No, you need to have this conversation. Be like, we needed to keep this quiet so we don't alert possibly whoever it is that could be doing whatever illegal thing or crime that they're doing, and you went and spilled the beans and now something's gonna change. And also Toby went missing and there's probably something sus behind that too. You idiot! Anyway, we do have an ad break coming up. I at least snooze that so you guys didn't miss anything, but pre-rolls are back on. So you do need to go ahead and run ads. Most ducks will refuse to play the trumpet, true. But, yeah. So, we need to find out what the heck is going on here. And I need to go ahead and run ads. So, I'm going to stand up, take a stretch break. I suggest you cute gamers do the same. Get a snack, get a beverage, all that noise. And, when we come back, I'm going to chew out Frederson. Sort of. Or startle him. One of those. Frederson, you idiot! Alright. But I'm gonna go ahead and run the ads, and I'll see you guys on the other side. This is getting interesting, though. This is getting very fascinating. Alright, I'll see you guys in a minute. ads are over again now. Thank you everybody for your patience. Alright. So what do we need to do? Toby's whereabouts. We don't have everything. I'm gonna assume is at the sanatorium. Oh yeah, we don't know everything yet. Alright.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! We can't let the ghost keep the child! We need to fight it! This wasn't much of a blessing in disguise after all.
Okay. So we said we needed to go back to the tent. The average duck will commit 3 crimes in their life. Let the record show I have not committed any crimes in my life. Oh my goodness. So we got all of this. I say we need to go back to our tent? Or no, I guess we can't really get in our tent. Katya, anything to say?
wants to go home because of every single tiny thing.
Then why did you bring him here?
He's being way too dramatic.
I'm still wondering who got put up for this trip.
How uncharacteristic.
Your sarcasm isn't helping.
Yeah.
It's locked. This one is unit number 3.
So this is the one that Theodore's staying in, right? Yes, here it is. These are the symbols. These were the symbols that were on the lock that were for the ritual book. So I guess if we figure that out, we'll be able to solve it. The chakras. That's what it is. Oh yeah, they did say about the shed. There's so many places to go. Did you know there are 17 unique words for duck in Esperanto? I don't know about that. Granted, I don't know Esperanto.
This toilet is making weird noises. Sounds like it's broken.
But it's not covered up. It's not shut out anymore. That's suspicious. You're not gonna do anything about that? Also, you're not gonna try to solve that? Okay, what do you say we need to do? Okay, there's something here we need to do, but we don't know what. Do you have anything else to say, Frederson?
This is spooky, isn't it? Are you easily spooked? Do you like horror movies?
Nope.
Can I just do my work, please?
Oh, of course.
It's like you don't feel like you have to fill the silence on everything, Freddy.
Are you still mad at me?
Yes.
What can I do to make it up to you? Do you want ice cream?
No.
I can knit you a magic horn.
No.
Just like the one for Katya.
Oh, he knit her a Magicorn plushie. Okay. And he can knit. That's
quiet,
cute.
Please.
The best thing you can do right now, Frederson, is really just be quiet. So you don't feel like you have to make things up. Okay, what am I missing here? Like, seriously, we're not gonna open this up after someone busted it open?
Sounds like it's...
Ugh. That's so sus. Did you know a duck's favorite food is private information? Is it though? Is it? Okay, there's something to do here. Okay, so nothing really in the VIP area. Let's go talk to Arno and see what he says.
What is the deal with this ghost affair? Do you believe in ghosts, detective?
Sure.
I've had some strange things happen to me. Like dirty dishes on my desk would just disappear.
Was this when you were still living with Anna?
Yes. Why?
Oh, nothing.
That was probably her.
Anyway, whatever is happening here is definitely not caused by some ghost.
Sounds like denial to me.
Alright. Yeah, Eugene's got some unresolved issues. I mean, don't we all? Oh?
This box wasn't here before!
Huh.
What if it has something to do with Toby's disappearance? Oh, my poor boy! What if he's in danger? What if he got kidnapped?
Uh-oh.
You know, I should have put a GPS tracker on Toby. People made fun of me, but this just shows that people are in denial.
I mean, I will say if you're going out to like a public, like a very public place where they could easily be, you know, something happen. Like I've seen videos, like not in the day-to-day kind of thing, but like I've seen videos where it's like, you know, if you're going to Disney World or if you're going to some big place where yes, they could go missing or worst case scenario or whatever, maybe you could put something on them, but not like for the day-to-day. But
At least he has his dog tag on him.
I don't think he does, because I think that was in his suitcase. Alright, what's this? What the heck? Is that a three-headed goose? Magic horn go! Oh no! Oh no! Magic horn go. Oh, I feel called out because I still play Pokemon Go. I would totally catch a three-headed goose though. Thanks, game. Oh! This is the... Does this natural bait? Oh, does this box belong to Theodore? Uh-oh. Wait, what else is there? What else am I missing? Oh. Low battery.
Someone must have left in a hurry and forgot the box.
No, don't make the capybara sus.
A key. Let's find out what this unlocks.
Exciting.
I wasn't talking to you.
Sorry, Frederson. Oh, don't make the capybara sus. Although it is funny that he plays Magic Horn Go. Alright. That's a lot of flannel and a lot of canned goods. Oh no. Wait. I have a theory, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Just what had I walked into here?
Those are pictures of Toby on there. And a lot of bottles of water. A lot of canned goods.
One thing is for sure. In here, it's impossible to die of starvation.
Oh no. Oh. Local kid wins magic horn tournament. I have a bad and suspicious feeling about this. I mean, as you should. Magic horn cards, Goldilocks plushie. School club enrollment, Toby Eisman. Science club, board game club, wrestling, or not wrestling. Uh-oh. East and West Compton? Sunny Lake. He has a school ID. This is not looking good. This is not looking good for Theodore. This is not looking good for the capybara.
I don't like this.
Yeah. Live, laugh, love? What? Joy. That was the missing chakra. So, what? Amelia put out some sort of pamphlet or something about teaching chakras for life? Uh-oh. Reading glasses. This one is better. The last few months I've been thinking, and I believe you deserve to know this. I'm hoping this will bring some peace to my mind. Uh-oh.
This note looks strange. I should ask people what they make of this.
Alright. Anything else? I mean, at least the guy isn't gonna starve while being in between whatever jobs he's doing, but yeah, things are not looking good here for Theodore the capybara. Okay, let's talk to these two.
Do you notice anything about this notebook?
I've never seen it. But wait, whose is this? Are you spying on people?
We're having to investigate, lady.
I'm a detective. Snooping is my job.
I mean, before Frederson interrupted our conversation with you, that was kind of what he was asking.
Can you tell me anything about these notes?
So much of it is crossed out. Doesn't scream of a very confident writer.
We're getting a lot of words, though. Oh, we've got all the words, though. Wait, who's missing? Who's missing? Uh-oh. Oh, I've got a bad feeling. Toby is at the sanatorium with Theodore. looking for help is in the sanatorium. No? Toby is on... Wait, if the box was... Oh, were they going hunting for... Okay.
So that's what Toby was up to. I had a feeling this wouldn't calm Matilda down one bit. I should first figure out the whole mystery of the campsite before I made any announcements.
Frederson. Looking at you. Okay, we don't have all the clues yet for that. We should go talk to Matilda. Oh yeah, about the note.
What do you make of these notes?
It will bring peace to my mind. Who writes like this? Is this some serial killer's diary?
Lady. Well, that doesn't help. That does not help. Uh-oh. Oh, this is what I was thinking. Theodore is Toby's father. Because she had a fling. Because he had a fling with Matilda in the military.
Aha!
Yep. That's what I suspected when I said I had a theory. Was why were they keeping such track of Toby? Because Matilda has said she's a single parent. Which means that she either didn't tell the father or divorced them.
Theodore Stumperton was in fact Toby's mystery father.
And that's why he likes Toby.
This must have been the first time he's seen him. That explained his shifty behavior.
And why he's been going around everywhere. If he's been, you know, trying to find his kid. You know? Oh, man. Okay, where else do we need to go? Showers and toilets still sus. Although now can we figure out the lock? Can't. Because this is the live, laugh, love bit. But wait! How long has Amelia been a manager here? If she has a shack that's been locked up that, like, used to be her thing? Courage, love, health, joy. Is it just gonna be courage, love, health? Because there was the book. It's funny, I almost thought that fourth one was gonna say job instead of joy. Hang on. I gotta keep looking at these symbols. Although the thing is now is if, Unfortunately, Toby's mom is obsessed with Arnaud. That's a little concerning. Okay. Courage, love, health. Nope. Do I even know how to open this? There's still 2 more things we haven't found yet, but really this is the last place we can look, and it's in here. So I have to either know or figure out. Wait, didn't I do that one earlier? Yeah, that's the one we did, but they're all wrong. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to like brute force this. Live, laugh, love? Is it all just gonna be love? Oh, one of it is. Live, laugh, love. Okay, health, laugh, joy? Yep. Alright.
I did it! Alright. Let's see what's inside this strange
So this was something that Amelia was managing. Which Amelia's been, I don't know, Amelia's been on and off sus.
The moldy stench invaded my nostrils and made me dread what was to come. But there was no going back now.
What an adventure this is, right, Mr. Duck Detective? Eugene, about before...
Are we gonna have this conversation right now?
I shouldn't have meddled with your detective things. That wasn't very assistant-like of me.
Well, you better step up then.
Realize what you did wrong and do
Yes,
better.
I will. I'll be the best sidekick ever from now on.
I mean, you're still gonna mess up at times, but it's owning your mistakes and doing better.
All right, we should move on.
Alright, well, again, communication is also healthy in all things. Also, why does this house... What the heck? Looks like a Grim Reaper slash... Plague Doctor. Where does this go? Does this go to the sanatorium? Uh-oh, it does. Well, this isn't good. Wait. This looks familiar. This looks similar to the bruise on Katya's arm. Does that mean she was in here? Uh-oh. No dust, clean spot.
I wonder what caused this statue to fall.
I'm guessing it was someone trying to get at the fuse box. What the?
I don't know about this, Mr. Duck Detective.
Scaredy Croc. Enter the sanatorium.
This looks like some villain's lair.
It kinda does.
That window. We must be inside the sanatorium. I'm so close to the truth, I can feel it. Are those the camping chairs? That's where they went.
What the heck? Why would they steal the camping chairs in here? Yeah, someone's been doing something, and it's been inside the sanatorium. Oh my gosh, I don't know who this is pointing to. Because clearly that statue looks like the mark that was on Katya's arm. Which is still sus. It's like, why would you bring your client here if he doesn't want to be here? Oh my goodness. Here it is. Come and get your present. Uh-oh. Wait. Is that the broken outhouse? Ministry of Information. We protect the people of West Compton. Oh no! Camel Crush, oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Is Katya a fake name? Uh-oh.
This is all very dubious. Sarah Blackhurst. Who is that?
Okay, what do we have? Room in the sanatorium was set up by Katya since her bruise matches the glasses of the statue.
Katya was the one who set up the lair.
Why though?
But what for?
Is she here illegally to spy?
I had to dig deeper.
Katya was in disguise and using a fake name. This means she is a spy for the West?
Frederson's girlfriend was a spy for the West?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Does that mean she was using him as a cover?
Uh-oh.
I didn't like that she was getting so close to him that quickly anyway.
Also, how did she find out? Thinking back on it now, it's like, how did she find out that, we were using Frederson's account to order so many cheese toasties? That's another thing. It's all suspicious. If she had access or if he told her.
All right. Another missing puzzle piece was the location of these secret documents.
Military secrets are hidden. Katya and Matilda have been in contact. That was Katya! That was Katya's laptop. That's why she had the MooTube upload, because she's been doing Arno's uploads. So Katya and Matilda have been in contact. What the heck? And they're hidden in the broken toilet. That's why it's been busted this whole time.
Matilda hid the secret documents in the broken toilet. That's the one place no one would look. This was it. I had it all figured out. Time to confront the culprit.
Uh-oh.
I had a feeling this won't be pleasant for Fredersen.
Uh-oh.
What's this about?
Does the doc want to waste our time again?
Oh, shut it.
This better be important.
I know we're in an unusual situation, but I would appreciate it if people stopped calling for random meetings!
Why?
This one is important, I promise.
Thanks, Fredersen.
Where did Toby go? What if that capybara took him?
I will get to that.
We'll get to that.
First, let me explain
I promise
what
it's
happened.
most likely for a good reason.
As a high-ranking officer in the East Canton Army, Matilda Eisenman has access to classified information. She was entrusted with the physical plans for a new military base.
Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, Katya Ray has been meticulously preparing her master plan to steal these documents. She found out that Matilda is a huge fan of the chess king.
Oh, and
prompted her to
faking.
become Arnaud's assistant. What Arnaud didn't realize was that Katya was actually a spy for West Canton. By using
Oh, it marked off paint.
Accounts, she got close to Matilda
Or die.
and made her trust Arnaud enough to agree to a secret transfer of the documents in hopes of getting special personal photos of Arnaud. Unfortunately for her, I, the duck detective,
Did you go check it out
managed
first?
to find the secret hiding spot first. And this secret hiding spot is right here. In the broken toilet.
Okay.
Gotta be kidding me.
That's right, Katya. I got here first. But that's not your real name, is it? Sarah Blackhurst?
Can we, like, grab her or something?
I can take this off now.
Yep. That's why. Like, somehow we thought she was a deer, but it's like, what's with those horns on her head? It's because she's a goat.
I don't understand.
There they are.
Mom! Check out this shiny hunter I caught!
Yo, he got a shiny. Let's go.
Toby! What did I tell you about going with strangers?
Well,
Oh, my little Toby. You're alive. I'm so glad. And you! You kidnapped my son?
do you not recognize him?
I knew right from the beginning. You're some kind of messed up individual.
Actually,
Mom, he says he's my dad? Is that true?
What?
Matilda. It's been so long.
Teddy?
When I saw his hair, I had no doubt that he
Oh,
was
the
my
little
son.
weird tuft on his head.
You've really let yourself go.
everything was revealed. But who was responsible for this crime? Katya, Matilda, and Arnaud were all involved in some way.
What's the crime, though?
Katya has been invading Matilda's privacy, seeking to obtain sensitive information in the name of West Canton. Should she get arrested?
Yes.
She is a spy for the enemy. Of course she needs to be arrested. Fredersen will just have to get over it. Matilda was ready to trade military insider secrets for racy photos.
Oh, but that means...
Should she get arrested?
It's so weird that you have to decide who gets arrested and who doesn't. But... it has to be done.
Her actions would have caused serious damage to East Canton. She definitely should be arrested. Arnaud was right at the center of the crime, but failed to report it.
Was he though? I mean, I felt like he was just more keeping track of Toby than anything else.
Should he be arrested?
He didn't really do anything wrong, I feel.
He had no idea what was happening.
Yeah, he didn't know about military secrets being traded. He was just trying to get back to Matilda and see his son.
I don't think there's grounds for arresting him.
Yeah.
All right, I made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Katya! Matilda!
You're sending my girlfriend to jail?
Freddy, I'm sorry, but I think she was probably using you also as a cover.
She's a spy, Fredersen.
Are you... really?
Did the facial paint not coming off not be a clue?
I'm sorry, Freddy.
What about our forest walks? When you told me that you thought my Rubik's Cubes were cool. Was everything a lie? I thought that we'd tell each other everything.
Sorry, Freddy.
No, I enjoyed those walks too.
You can't separate me from my son!
Lady.
That foul beast tricked me!
You were still willing to give up military information.
She impersonated the chess king!
I mean, that's another thing, but you made your decisions.
I'm the victim here!
Not willing to be accountable. Not a good thing.
Mom, what's happening?
Don't worry, my dear. It will all be fine.
See, Fredersen? I quacked the case again.
I'm sorry, Freddy.
Yeah. I expected nothing less.
So I'm guessing if we don't get Katya arrested...
The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Wait, what? Wait, why was Arnaud able to be arrested? I mean, yeah, clearly so many people decided to arrest Katya. I'm wondering if people decided not to arrest Katya to save Fredersen? And Matilda the same for, like, Toby? But why would Arnaud get arrested? Is that a fluke? Because Arnaud wasn't a culprit. It was Theodore. I'm confused. I'm very confused. I mean, because again, clearly you could have different outcomes based on who you want to get arrested. Like with the previous game. Interesting. But that was Duck Detective. The ghost of Glamping. So it turns out there really wasn't a ghost the whole time. And there was just a whole crazy secret conspiracy going on. I kept wondering why Katya wanted to bring Arnaud there. It's like, why would you bring him to a camping site that clearly doesn't have enough security, and he clearly didn't want to be there? And then, of course, Matilda and Toby had been there for several years. You know, and then Theodore discovering about Matilda. And how the heck did Matilda forget Theodore? Or Teddy or whatever. Other than he just like let himself go. Like, who knows? Oh man. But yeah, thank you to Future Friends again for the code. This was fantastic. Quite a treat. Still such a good little game. A good little series. Like, again, you love when little indies like this immediately get to make like another sequel and everything. Because one, it means Oreo the cat, cute. One, it means that they did well. It was very popular. And that they were able to make another sequel. And you love seeing that. No.
Be sad that it happened at all.
Wait, aren't you Eugene McQuacklin?
Yes, who's asking?
Indeed, the one and only Duck Detective.
Great. I might as well take you with me then.
What?
You're under arrest.
Oh no!
Wait, what is happening?
The court notices.
I want to speak to my lawyer!
Turnabout. We don't even get to hear what the crime is. Dang. Dang. Okay. Okay, where does continue leave us at? Is it like right when we decide who to arrest? Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, it's like it's right before we make the decision. Should we show that though? Eh. Did you know? Duck! Good last duck fact. Oh my gosh, but yeah, again, that was Duck Detective: The Ghost of Glamping. Still fantastic. I really do hope Happy Broccoli has a chance to make another one of these. Because they did a fantastic job. The writing's great, voice acting, the twists. I mean, like, honestly, like, again, a good mystery is like leaving you guessing right up until the end. So that was so well done, I feel. Maybe it's just me with my brain and stuff, because even with like reading Detective Gamache or Inspector Gamache books and stuff, sometimes I don't get the twists right up until right before the very end or the reveal or stuff. But this was really well done. But yeah. Oh man. But I'm so glad we got to play it again. Shoutouts to Future Friends for sending us a code. But yeah, this was good. This did come out very recently on the 22nd. Today is the 23rd. But yeah, I forget if the demo is still out there, but it is out there. It's very cute and highly recommend you check it out for yourself. But I'll see you guys in the next one.